what you rock now.
Time for YouTuber Showdown
Season 3.
for the final showdown for the night, the main event. We have these two gentlemen, Shad and Disparu, as they've made their way up into the brackets. And so, Shad is in his 40s and he uploads regularly. He has combat training, but he is a prisoner in Australia. And we have Disparu in his 30s who regularly uploads as well, who's kind of witty, but he lacks proper facial hair. So, these things are important to consider when it comes to this final battle. So we need to know, kids, who wins and how. Now, for this one, you have 1 full minute to stage your scenario, but typically what we do is we go upside down on the other time, so we can let Carrie go first if she's willing. You can say no. Also, you Grace, because of your hat. Tonight's I'll show some respect to the hat. So otherwise, so we can make Punk Waddle go first, but we'll let the lady
Let's
decide.
let Punk Waddle go first, and if you don't mind, I need a second to come up with something.
Okay, here we go. So, Punk Waddle in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we got 19 crimes versus the crimes of the Crooked Teeth town, right? Okay, so we got the Shadiversity, right? You know, he's combat trained. He knows how to use a sword. I don't know if Disparu is traditionally trained in that, or if it would be like that whole time, you know, when Indiana Jones, you know, pulled out his gun to the knife fight. You know what? So that could be a thing, right? But here's the thing. We got Disparu. He's got some hot takes. He's got some quip. He's got wit. I think if they start off in a verbal disc battle, I think Disparu, I think he would take it. But then I think Shad would get frustrated and he might escalate, right? Take it to the sword, right? I also
5, 4.
I also feel like Shad would try to show what he was trying to do and create an AI image and take about a week to perfect it. So I think Disparu would win, actually.
Wow. Okay. So because Shad looks at screens. All right.
Yep.
Tox, what do you got?
All right. So you have the traditional English colonizer in Disparu with the former English descendant of former English prisoners in Shad, who's like from New Zealand or Australia or somewhere down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. All I know is he's not Canadian because his head doesn't separate when he talks. So Shad can use swords, can use bows and arrows, can jump around, and can use flails and all kinds of medieval weaponry. Okay?
Okay.
There's no way Disparu gets away from that. Shad has armor. He has a long reach. But Shad has to swim to Disparu because Disparu's not going to get out of his studio. So the armor that Shad has on draws him under, and he drowns halfway across the Pacific. Disparu wins.
I can't believe that's how that went. Okay. Carrie.
So, Shad and Disparu are fighting in a woke wonderland where the most victorious person is the most marginalized person. So Shad is, look, I'm white, and Disparu, also white. It's a draw. And then Disparu is, I am a man. Shad, also a man. Oh, it's a draw. Shad, Disparu, both straight. It's a draw.
Oh no.
But it looks like Shad is a ginger. And so I think he pulls it out at the end. Victoria's most marginalized of the two. Even though he's quite a beefcake. I think Shad wins.
I don't think that. I never even thought of marginalization.
I didn't even know a redhead. Shad is a redhead.
Butter?
Is he a redhead? He looks like it. He looks like a ginger.
No, I think
He does have 5 kids, so that is technically a disability.
It's a disability now. Yes, he wins. And woke rules, he wins.
Woke rules wins.
I'm so confused. How did that? How did Shad get to be a ginger?
Maybe it's the red shirt. Maybe it's reflecting off his hair.
Maybe.
So if you look at these two pictures you chose, Shad looks like he's just asked Disparu for the manager.
Yeah,
That's true.
That is
true.
what that looks like. So yeah.
So we're going back to the whole Karen thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't call either one of them Karens. I said Shad drowned on his way swimming halfway over through the Pacific.
Well, that's kind of a Karen move.
What, swimming the Pacific?
No, drowning.
That's true.
Come on,
That was pretty good.
thank you.
That was funny for a troll. That was nice.
No, I tried. But okay, so now let's see. So your final votes. We'll start with this time. We have to start with Carrie with your final vote. Do you confirm where you stood, or do you change the whole thing?
I confirm. Shad wins.
Okay, all right. Tox.
I never thought I would go against the most woke of the two, Shad. But in my opinion, Disparu still wins because Shad tries to swim 2 oceans and dies.
Wow, and I'm guessing that's partly maybe because he's the more likely of the two to come on Tox or on Comics Division.
I don't think either one of them would come on Comics Division show, but they might.
Right.
I don't know.
If I was going to put my money down, I put it on Disparu. All right, Pugwaddle, what do you
got? You know what? I'm still going to say that the quick wit, and even if he never leaves the studio, I think Disparu could win a disc battle. And I agree with Tox. I think that Shad would get frustrated and upset, put on the armor, and get all bowed up. But maybe too heavy, maybe too rusty, and I think Disparu could weasel his way out.
So basically, your guys' whole reason for Disparu winning is because he's stuck on an island.
And he's witty,
Yeah.
Yes.
which counts for a lot.
I guess
I mean, you chose an extremely bad picture of him.
Well,
I am small and witty,
I
and
literally went for the first freeze frame ugly face. That's what I went for, and it came.
I'm small and clever, and I'm not inserting myself into this fight. I just can respect the similarities between me and Disparu, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So there you go, folks.
You both eat small sardines? Is that?
So
that works
next
too.
week, what's going to happen is we're going to be putting all of the names of the victors into a what do you call it?
Random generator?
That's a word. Yeah, generator. And gonna choose the matchup so that it's not just like Vash going up against Disparu. Because
Who's Vash guy?
he's friends with Jonas J. Campbell from That Park Place. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
he's probably a loser. So that's
Oh, with that Park Place playing? Yeah.
Vash has no friends. And neither and
Right.
Jonas has people that like look at him and just take pity. But the two of them, as I referenced, they're like two helpless chipmunks in a piranha pond. That's essentially what they are.
Mhm.
So,
What does that make WDW Pro?
Well, more an amateur.
An
It
amateur.
doesn't-
Oh, I see. Okay, I got amateur.
Yeah. Hey there! So what you just watched was a portion of our live show that happens on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Apparently you were too lazy to be there that time, but maybe you'll be there next time. Remember, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern.